I think it's a complete shame if you let yourself grow old and weak. And I'm not the one that created that quote. I can't remember if it was like Marcus Aurelius, Jim Rohn. I listen to a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of philosophers, but someone said that it is a shame for a man to go through life and not experience the strength and beauty in which he is capable of. And I feel like that doesn't really have to do with muscle. Instead, it just has to do with reaching your ultimate capability. Everyone has a threshold that they can reach. I just went and did the most fucking intense leg day that I fucking can possibly say. And I want to think that I reached my threshold, but realistically, I have a stronger threshold than I realize. You know, I went to failure on all my sets, but did I really reach the threshold in which my body is capable of? And I honestly don't think so. And honestly, if I'm saying that and I completely demolish every single day, whether it's business, work, meals, workouts, no matter what, if I say that I'm personally not reaching the capabilities of which my body is truly capable of, what does that mean for you? What does that mean for my younger self, the person that was playing video games all the time, going out on the weekends, having fun, indulging in all these meticulous things that he didn't need in his life? Was he really becoming someone that he truly desired? I really don't think so. You know, I'm going to go home and I'm going to have a fucking intense ass meal, but am I doing everything to the most capability? I don't think so. But at least I'm working towards it. Every single day is a step and an action to become the man that I truly want to become. And of course, I won't be there, but the process and the path to success is the journey along the way. People think that success is this end point. Success is this point where once you reach it, everything is going to be perfect. Everything is going to be golden. You're going to enjoy life. You're going to have fun. You're going to be able to have all this free time, be able to do whatever you want, hang out with the girl that you want, have the physique that you want. But in all reality, success is the path and the journey towards it. It's the waking up at 5 a.m. and building a business before you go and do your sales job. It's right after work, eating your meal in, and then going straight to the gym, and then coming home and spending an extra 3 hours on your business or whatever you want to meticulously do. Success is the process in which you're doing things. For the longest time, I kept having these dreams. Oh, I want to live this life. Oh, I want to be around these people. Oh, I want to have this body. But I didn't realize that I was filling up my life with anxiety. I was filling up my life with a gap between what I know I should be doing versus what I'm actually doing. And because I wasn't actually doing the things, the daily habits on a day-to-day, I wasn't reaching the success. But now, I haven't even reached the goals that I've set out for myself. I haven't even reached the mountains that I fucking put up for myself. But I feel like I'm a success because of the daily actions that I put into myself, because I'm working tirelessly and effortlessly towards my goals. And of course I have fun. In all actuality, I probably have more fun than 99% of my friends, because in all reality, those people are working maybe 50% of the time, maybe half-assing that 50%, and the other 50%, you know, going out on weekends, playing video games, drinking all the time, smoking weed, doing all these things that they really know that they shouldn't be doing, but they continuously do it. And because I choose to not indulge into that, I choose to work my ass off 90% of the time, that other 10%, that freedom that I love to talk about, that fun that you've worked your ass off for, it is so much more enjoyable because you've worked tirelessly. You worked effortlessly. You know, when I'm sitting there at my fucking computer, my eyes fucking burning because I've been sitting here trying to figure out this problem and nothing's fucking making sense. But then I have like 2 to 3 hours on the weekend where I'm able to have fun with my fiance, able to go to a rave, able to do all these things that I want to. It makes it so much more worth it. And that's my philosophy with life. I don't want to go through life and just be like, oh, I'm going to continuously have fun, and by the time that I'm 40 or 50, I'm still going to be working a job I hate. I'm still going to be building some type of business because I haven't fully figured it out. No, that's not my philosophy. My philosophy is working my ass off in my 20s and 30s to reach the goals that I've desired. And it's all back to, It's a shame to see a man not undergo his fullest capability. A lot of people just half-ass shit. A lot of people just waste their fucking time. A lot of people don't indulge into what they need to become the best man possible. And not everyone's the same. Not everyone's going to have the goal. I mean, there wouldn't be a 1% if 99% of the people didn't slack off, didn't have this lifestyle that other people don't desire. But to become the 1%, to become someone that their lifestyle other people desire and other people want, and other people want to live up to that, they have to understand that you have to go through hardships. You have to make sacrifices. You can't just be winging it. You can't just be half-assing your work. You can't just be waking up late on the weekends. You can't just be waking up late during the weekdays. You can't be missing your meals. You can't be missing your workouts. And then on the weekends, you're playing video games, smoking weed, doing all this thing. I mean, I'm looking back and it was like for 3 years, I played video games, didn't gain shit in life. I was the exact same person from when I started to when I finished. But the moment that I put down the controller, the moment that I lost people in my life, the moment that I decided enough is enough and I want to see what I'm truly capable of, that's when I changed. That's when I built a business. That's when I, instead of falling after 2 weeks and going back into this meticulous cycle of fail, repeat, fail, repeat, fail, repeat, I decided, let me fail. Let me continue to fail. Let me continue to fail because at some point I will reach the success that I sought out for. And that's where I'm at right now. I know that I'm going to, just like sales, I mean, you're going to get 50 no's before you get a yes. And it's the same thing with life, with business, with your lifestyle, with getting a physique. You're going to get 50 failures before you get one success. But then after that, the successes are going to compound. And you're going to get way more successes because you were able to undergo hardship. You're able to meticulously work and better yourself and become this man that you are most capable of. And it's a shame when a man cannot see that. You see all these men just succumbing to dopamine, succumbing to being comfortable, not wanting to progress, to become the, as some people want to call it, the alpha in life. And it's fucking sad. That's where I was fucking a year ago. That's where I was, or that's where all my friends are at right now, where they don't see what the work that they're doing right now is putting in to their actual goals. It's the repeated steps that you do on a day-to-day basis that determine your success. You know, every action that you do is a vote to become the man that you want to become. If you're going to sit there and waste your fucking time, if you're going to sit there and play video games, if you're going to sit there and scroll on social media, not know exactly what to do, and instead of reaching out to someone, instead of learning systems, instead of testing stuff out and seeing what works and what doesn't work, if you continue to follow this short-term dopamine, you're putting a vote to becoming that person in the future. Like, realistically, take a step back from your life, because I had to do this multiple times. Even if I'm just scrolling on Instagram, take a step back in your life and think of someone that you desire to become. Would he be doing the things that you are doing at this moment? The answer, it's probably no. It's probably no, he would be working his ass off. No, he would probably be working on some type of business. He'd probably be waking up early. He'd probably be going to bed sooner. He would be doing all these things because he knows his time is limited. Like, do you want to build your life in your 20s and 30s, and then later on in life, it's just like, well, I'm able to relax. I'm able to have fun. I'm able to indulge in life, still work on my business because that's what makes me happy. But I'm able to have so much freedom than everyone else that I graduated with. Are you going to become normal? You're going to be like, well, everyone else is partying on the weekends. Let me party on the weekends. Everyone else is playing video games, so why don't I play video games? Everyone else is wasting their money, so why don't I waste my money on all this designer shit? It makes no fucking sense to me. And at some point it did, but I broke out of that fucking cycle. A lot of people want to call it the matrix. A lot of people want to call it the rat race, the trap that everyone falls into. But it's just a stigma. It's a stigma of what everyone classifies as normal. People don't classify waking up early at 5 a.m., working your ass off the entire day, and then going to bed at 9 p.m., and then waking up at 5 a.m. and doing the exact same shit again. People normalize working for 8 hours and then having fun for the rest of it. Which, if you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. I'm not hating on you at all. But the fact is that there's people out there that know they shouldn't be living that lifestyle, and they choose to do it. day by day. Same thing with my younger self. And I'm sending this video out there to anyone that's stuck in this cycle, because I guarantee you, you can break out of it. You can become that person that you've always wanted to be. You can design your life a certain way to make it to where you are most successful in all areas. Your lifestyle, your business, your sales career, your 9 to 5, your lifestyle, your relationships, your friendships, everything can be at a tenfold if you decide to put in the hard work for it. I mean, realistically, if you're not willing to make sacrifices, that tells a lot about someone's character. Like, I got a tattoo on my back. I only have 2 tattoos. I have one of a cross on my hand, or my arm. It's right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And I got one on my back that's 4 words. It's no risk, no story. If you're not willing to take any risk, you will not have a story in life. You need to learn that these risks that you are wanting to take but choose not to is a vote to the person that you are becoming. But let's say you take that risk. You take that risk on yourself and indulge in a mentor. You take that risk and indulge in a business. You take that risk and stop going out on weekends and start learning how to use AI, start learning how to code, start learning how to teach people an attribute that you've learned over the years. That will pay so much reward in the future, but you don't see it yet. You're still stuck to the short-term dopamine. You're still stuck to this, oh, I want to hang out with these women. I want to go and do this. I want to go and do that. When in all actuality, it's not benefiting you at all. I was there. A lot of the people that I've worked with was there, but you have to do something. You have to break out of it, because if you're going to decide to become that exact same man, you're not going to grow in life. And this isn't a video just to hate on anyone. It's a video to try to wake your ass up. Even if I'm not the highest of energy, because I just had a brutal fucking leg day and I'm driving home right now. But I promise you, if you want to become the 1%, as everyone likes to say, and some people have a stigma, they're like, why does there have to be a 1%? Well, do you want to live the lifestyle of someone that has financial freedom, someone that's able to get everything that they say that they're going to get done, doesn't have any anxiety, lives the life that other people want? Do you want that life? Because if so, you need to start enacting on it. Because if you don't, you will fall flat in that 99%. That's pretty much all I had to talk about. I wanted to rant to you guys, just see what your guys' thoughts are, see where you're at in life. If you need some type of motivation, something like this on a day-to-day basis, check out my Instagram at AEG Aesthetics. It's going to be a link in the description as well. But I promise you, there is so much more to life than you're seeing. And it's on the other side of taking risks. I have a complete breakdown of exactly what I do, how I help my clients achieve the results that they want, and completely live a life that they never saw possible. Just through systems like my 4-4-4 method, my 90-10 lifestyle, and so much more. But I'm telling you, it's like there's a river in between me and my goals. And to get past that river, you have to take a risk. And some men are not willing to take that risk. And that'll show so much on their character, and they don't choose to see it. But I promise you, if you choose to see it now, it'll pay off in the future. This is Jonathan. Again, hopefully you guys found some value in this video. Connect with me on Instagram. I'll see you guys in another video. Enjoy the rest of your week.